So we'll stop for a second. So in Zen Buddhism, these pictures go back to ancient India, came through China, and now these pictures, of course, these are just copies, but they are in black and white, are known as the 10 Oxherding pictures. And they symbolize insight and the spiritual quest, the path of the spirit, the path of insight and wisdom. So these pictures originally came from India, and now these pictures are in one of the monasteries in Japan, in Kyoto, and they're considered pictures like the Sistine Chapel, that they're that religious of pictures for the Japanese. So here's a picture.
You know? Are they that size, or are they bigger?
They're about this size.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they're on just two panels, 10 pictures on rice screen, Japanese screens. So this is who we all are. This are the 10 pictures, Oxherding pictures, about all human beings' spiritual paths. So this is all of us, whether we're young or old, as here he is looking, right? Looking, what will be my path? What is my path? He's kind of looking this way, right? And of course, where is his path involved in? All of the universe, nature, the great path of nature. So that's a big important part of this picture, is all the parts of nature. Of course, I'm just going to gloss over these pictures as we walk, but this is the map of the spiritual quest. That's what these pictures are about, the map of the spiritual quest. And we all are like this young person in the picture. We all start off kind of looking around at our universe, and we have a lot of choices before us. So we're looking around. Some of us never get further than the first picture. Just like there's something else going on out here, but I'm on high beam and I'm driving fast. I don't care if the snow and blizzard is making it so I can't see. I've got somewhere to go. I don't have time to put on the low beam and slow down. Well, here's the point where now you've realized that your one kind of consciousness is there's more out there. And so now the person is looking around a little bit more. A little bit more. So, if you're lucky enough in our human existence to gain a little insight that there might be more than one kind of consciousness, that's the second picture, right? That a glimpse of the ox. Now, once along the path of the way, the path of insight, you get a little glimpse of the ox as you're now leaving the path of the initiate to start the path of the middle way, the novice. You're no longer the initiate, you're now the novice of your own, you know, it's your own ox. You may need a teacher to help you yoke that ox, but it's always going to be yours. And if you ever get a glimpse of it, a glimpse of your own mind, that you could start to train it. So I can't determine how your mind works. If I'm in a theater and I yell fire, does everyone start running? Have I taken over everyone's mind, especially if there isn't a fire? He's pulling him in. He's not going to let his mind be as wild. He found insight, found a spiritual path. Now try to get a hold of it. And it looks like it's not that easy. He looks like he's being pulled, right? And do you notice that the circle is becoming a little more defined, right? And the circle is starting to become more defined and becoming almost as equal as the ox and as the environment. The ox is on a tether. The person looks pretty content. He's leading. So he's found his spiritual path. You have this other world you're living in, where you live in this world of harmony. Now you're riding the ox. It's not pulling you around. It's not determining what you do. You have control now. It's our choice here. We could say there's no beauty or it's all beauty. It's our choice. It's our own ox. How do we tame it? You need prayer. You're going to need some faith to get outside of the box. To get outside, you have to be on the path.
So you have to decide.
You have to pick the
that you
path.
want to go outside of the box.
You have to pick
Like your
the path.
father-in-law.
And he has a home. So in faith, there's two kinds of way to reach enlightenment. Wisdom and action. Knowledge, faith. You're no longer there.
The circle is...
It's not all about me. It's all about me, always about me. It's not about me. Everything's gone.
The circle's complete.
And the circle is complete. As long as we think about ourselves and what's in it for me, we lose it all. You finally are starting to get some fruit. And the real fruit is it's not all about me. I'm not even in the picture anymore. So maybe that's one way, is to continue to draw people in who seem so resistant, is get yourself out of the way. Last picture. The little boy is turned into a man. He's coming back to society. He's gained all this insight to the point where neither the outside world or the inside world exists, that previous picture. Now, look at the circle. It's around the person who has gained the wisdom. Who has gained the wisdom. And what is he doing?
Teaching.
He's showing light. He has a lantern. He has a staff.